Good morning. Thank you for having us here today. I'm Bob Jarr, CEO for Outlook Therapeutics. And what we'd like to do to start off is please review the disclaimer real quick and some forward-looking statements as we move to commercialization. But one thing to note too is ONS 5010 is currently under FDA being reviewed right now, and we anticipate a PDUFA date later in August. But more importantly, as we talk about a team, I want to recognize the team members of Outlook Therapeutics and say that I'm honored to join them, particularly when you have a team that's been working together as many years and you've navigated the intricacies of a CRL. But more importantly, as we start building out our commercial organization, both our footprint in Europe as well in the US, as well as our colleagues with CMC and medical. So thank you. What we're excited about at Outlook Therapeutics is being the organization that will bring the first and only FDA-approved bevacizumab to the market. We're currently approved in Europe, where we'll talk a little bit more about how that launch is going, and we're anticipating the FDA approval here toward the end of the summer for the indication for wet AMD. We see a tremendous opportunity in Europe, where there's over 2.8 million injections and treatments of compounded bevacizumab for wet AMD in Europe. Also, too, there's over 8.3 million VEGF injections. With that opportunity, over a third of them are compounded. As we've looked at scaling out in Europe, there's a couple things. First, we've set up our distribution center in the Netherlands. We have our commercial headquarters set up in Zug, Switzerland, and we're currently commercializing in Germany and in the UK. We had our NICE recommendation in December, and we started providing it to patients earlier this year. And in Germany, we started providing it to patients in June. The other thing is you can see that we do have pricing and reimbursement established in those two markets. In Germany, with a little over $850 is the list price, and in the UK, a little over $600 in terms of the list price. We've started scaling Germany with 10 FTEs, and in UK with 6. But Europe overall, we do have quite a bit of an opportunity as we start growing and launching into other countries: Switzerland, Austria, Scotland, and Ireland, and Netherlands. As we talk about ONS 5010, that is our phase 3 trial, that non-inferiority that we submitted with the FDA and was accepted earlier this year that we're waiting for the review. It's a 3-month non-inferiority study against ranibizumab. We looked at the measurements at week 4, week 8, and week 12. It was similar to the original phase 2 North study, which was our pivotal trial design. As you can see here, it improved both anatomically and functional meaningful improvements, both in BCVA and as well as CVF. Our next steps in the United States is we've submitted this with our entire package of NORSE 1, NORSE 2, NORSE 3, and NORSE 8 to the FDA, and we think August 27th, we are hopeful for the FDA decision. What's very exciting in the US is the market opportunity. From the PATH survey from ARS, we know that 55%, it's usually the first-line treatment for wet AMD is bevacizumab. Also 34% for maintenance therapy. So there's 2.7 million estimated off-label repackaged in here. With LYTENAVA, we hope to be the first and only FDA-approved product for VEGF and bevacizumab for wet AMD. Thank you.